na 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 na. Dun 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 Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of WCW Saturday Night. As always, I am your host, the one-man commentator, the Ant1, bringing you this action-packed episode in the sold-out crowd in this city of Tampa, Florida, and we are 25 hours away from the Starrcade pay-per-view taking place tomorrow. Welcome to the stream, Z-Man the Great. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for stopping by again, much appreciated. And our opening contest, we have got the Hurricane taking on the Ravishing One, Rick Rude. Second match, we have got Stacy Keibler going one-on-one with the role model Bayley. Third match, we have got Dirty Dom, ex-con dumped, going one-on-one with The Miz. Then we have got the IIconics, going up against Toxic Attractions, Candice LeRae and JC Jane, with Britt Baker in the corner. And in our main event, what could be the last ever time seeing Hulk Hogan in a WCW arena, is him facing Macho Man Randy Savage, his friend, in the main event. Hogan is putting his career on the line tomorrow at the Starrcade pay-per-view against The Miz, and if Hogan loses, he must retire from wrestling. Hence the title of this episode and this stream, Hogan's Last Hurrah? I got WWE 2K24 today. Very good, Z-Man the Great. How are you enjoying WWE 2K24? Hope you're enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying mine. As always, a big thank you in advance to those that will watch the stream, or potentially watch the stream as it goes on for possibly an hour. And a big thank you in advance to those that might watch the stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it, when a stream is no longer live anymore. I am streaming tomorrow for WCW Starrcade pay-per-view. Undertaker and Sting will be main eventing. Then come Sunday, I won't be streaming Sunday. I'm gonna take a day off. And then come Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, it is RoboCop Rogue City. While Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be more of WWE 2K24. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying 2K24. How is my day? Yeah, my day's it's pretty good. It's been nice and sunny. Did a bit of yard work and exercise. Right now it's the middle of the afternoon, so having a good day. How are you doing? How's your day, Z-Man the Great? Hope you're having a good day. Stand back! There's a hurricane coming to town! The self-proclaimed superhero looking to kick us off on what should be another exciting episode of Saturday Night. As it goes one-on-one with the Ravishing One, Rick Rude. Rick Rude will be facing his rival, Randy Savage, for the Television Championship in an Iron Man match tomorrow at Starrcade when I stream it. Endorsing the Hurricane. Yes, sir, man. Had a good day, too. Glad to hear it. What I'd like to have right now is for all you inner city sweat hogs to keep the noise down while he takes his robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music. That's, as always, Rick Rude says in his entrances. Will Rick Rude finally obtain the WCW Television Championship and take out his rival Randy Savage, the Macho Man, at Starrcade tomorrow in the Iron Man match? We will find out then. And of course, The Miz in action, as I mentioned earlier on, going one-on-one with Dirty Dom. And main event, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Lots to look forward to today on WCW Saturday Night. Endorsing next Rick Rude, I will be the announcer. Nice, I like that. I like that you'll be the announcer. The Hurricane already laying them thick to the Ravishing One, but Rick Rude with the elbow to the midsection and the atomic drop. And now waistlock takedown. Rick Rude showing signs of aggression, no mercy to his opponent, the superhero Hurricane, stomping on his wrist twice, but the Hurricane kicks him off his feet, stomping on his arm, but Rick Rude grabs his boot, sweeps him off his feet now, down to the mat, and now targeting the wrist again. Is this guy sadistic? Is he intentionally trying to injure the Hurricane? Going for the cover now. One, not even a counter one. Not even a count of one. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss Starrcade when I stream it tomorrow. Devastating chop by the Hurricane. Undertaker and Sting will main event Starrcade Icon versus Phenom match. The Miz will face Hulk Hogan, and if Hulk Hogan loses, he must retire. Rick Rude with a nice little clothesline there. Batista defends his WCW World title against The Fiend. We got Team WCW versus the Ministry of Darkness in a 6-man ladder tag match. We have got Alexa Bliss going up against Daphne. Ronda Rousey defending her Women's Championship against Britt Baker. Rick Rude with the DD pile driver. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kicking out the count of 2, the match continues. Oh, I gotta go. That's okay, Z-Man the Great. Thanks for stopping by. Rude Awakening! Rude Awakening! Down goes the Hurricane. Going for the cover. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. No! No! So close. So fucking close. The Hurricane came close to losing, but he kicked out just in the nick of time at 2.99 seconds. Now Rick Rude shoving the back of his opponent's head into the mat, but the Hurricane gets up, neck breaker, down goes the Ravishing One, kicking the back of the kidneys. Now going to the top rope, Spotty Splash. Now Irish up into the turnbuckle, laying him on the top rope. What has the Hurricane got in mind for the veteran, the Ravishing One? We're going to find out right now. I don't think I've ever seen this move before from the Hurricane. Swinging neck breaker on the metal turnbuckle into the cover. Is the Hurricane going to pull off a huge upset? No, he doesn't. It's the Hurricane. Fails to get the job done, at least for now. Rick Rude in big trouble by that man, the Hurricane. Going for a back drop kick, but nobody home. Pop handle slam. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight could be the very last match we could see of Hulk Hogan in a WCW ring when he goes against his friend, the television champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage. If Hulk Hogan loses against The Miz at Starrcade tomorrow, because if he loses against The Miz tomorrow in Starrcade, he must retire from wrestling permanently. Nice little snake eyes there by Rick Rude. But the Hurricane turns the tide once more in the blink of an eye. This could be a huge upset if that hero can pull off the win. Starrcade is tomorrow. Don't miss it. You do not want to miss the ultimate dream match of a lifetime. Undertaker versus Sting in the main event. Now the Hurricane is getting a world of beating as Rick Rude sets him up for the pile driver. Yes, mind your surroundings. Don't pin him there or you'll get a rope break. Very smart by the Ravishing One. Going for the cover. This could be lights out for the Hurricane. Rick Rude's gonna win. No, he doesn't. The Hurricane kicks out again. Rick Rude can't believe it. He thought he had the match won, but still the Hurricane, the heart of an underdog, kicking out again. Swinging and scooping Ravishing One off his feet. Now picking his ass up again. I was tripping to the rope, to the turnbuckle, sorry. And now onto the top rope. We're gonna see it again, I feel. No, we're not. The Hurricane, in a world of his own, got distracted, allowing Rick Rude to get off the top rope. But it doesn't matter, because Rick Rude suffered a swinging neck breaker by the Hurricane there. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Rick Rude kicks out, and the match continues forward. Uh-oh! Rude Awakening! Rude Awakening! That's gotta be it! No way the Hurricane is kicking out of that! The crowd is chanting one more time! Oh, what the fuck! What the fuck! Hurricane kicks out again from the Rude Awakening! But he might not be able to kick out a second one if Rick Rude can lock it in! He does! That's gotta be it! No way is he getting up from that! No fucking way! Lights out, game over, that's all she wrote. What? What? Hurricane kicks out again! How the hell is he doing it? What the fuck? Where does he get the strength from? Body slam! Unbelievable! Maybe he is a real superhero. I can't believe it. These fans are going wild in attendance. Swinging neck breaker. Now the Hurricane looking to end the match. If he can hit its finishing maneuver, he does. But will it be enough to keep Rick Rude down for the free count? We're going to find out right now. This could be huge if the Hurricane wins. Whoa, no, no. Rick Rude kicking out again. Near fall after near fall after near fall. Devastating clothesline by the Ravishing One. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening bout. This is just the first match of the show. Suplex. Leg drop. Stomping on the face. And Rick Rude swinging the Hurricane off his feet now. Slamming the back of his head into the rope. He is probably getting a little frustrated right now, saying, what do I have to do to keep this idiot down for the free count? What do I have to do to win the match? Because this guy is beneath me. Never ever underestimate your opponent, whether it's the Hurricane or someone more physically intimidating. Now stomping on his head, adding insult to injury, but the Hurricane ain't gonna take none of that as he hits a Hurricanrana from Rick Rude, targeting the arm. And now kicking the spine. But Rick Rude, vicious knee to the midsection. And now picking his ass up for the Snake Eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss Starrcade tomorrow. Uh-oh! The Hurricane's got it! The Hurricane! Going for the cover! This could be a huge upset! A huge win for his career! He gets the win! Huge, huge upset! What an amazing match! An amazing way to kick off Saturday night! Congratulations to the Hurricane! Absolutely phenomenal. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a better opening match on WCW Saturday night than I have right now. And it's still much, much more to come. 5 stars, how about them apples? Now we are moving on to Stacy, Keibler, and Bayley. Still to come on Saturday night, folks. We got Dirty Dom going one-on-one with The Miz. We have got women's tag team action, the IIconics against Toxic Attraction, and then in the main event, the Macho Man Randy Savage going one-on-one with his friend, the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan. And as it says on the title of the stream and the episode, this could very well be Hulk Hogan's last hurrah, last match on a WCW show, because if he loses against The Miz on Starrcade tomorrow, then he will be forced to retire from wrestling permanently. Be there or be square tomorrow, folks, when I stream it.
One of the most popular competitors.
The next door girl. You'll love her. Stacy Keibler. She was also otherwise known as Miss Hancock when she got her wrestling career started in WCW in the late 90s to early 2000s. But here she is under her real name, Stacy Keibler, back where she began, full circle. Look at them legs. A hit in any man's league. What's not to love about that beautiful woman right there? Stacy. Going up against the role model Bayley. Also, I should point out, I'd like to do a little tribute to Akira Toriyama, the creator and founder of Dragon Ball. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thank you so much for creating the Dragon Ball franchise. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. Thank you for creating so many memorable characters, sagas, fights, lore. Thank you so much for making me and many fans around the world lifelong fans of Dragon Ball. I met a lot of my friends who love the Dragon Ball. And rest in peace, Akira. Thank you so much for what you've done. Bayley in the arena. Arguably her best look she ever had, with the hairstyle, the ring attire, and how tight she looked. We'll just put it that way. Physically tight. Of course, Bayley doesn't give a damn about these fans. Why should she? She's here to get the money, win some matches, and be a top dog in the women's division of WCW. Second match of the show. Bayley already... No! Stacy Keibler punch to the midsection. Elbow to the face. Another punch. Another punch. Look at Stacy go. Just laying it out there against Bayley. And now a scoop slam. Whoa, I've never seen this move before. Wow. I never saw that before. Now stomping on her midsection, adding insult to injury. Stacy may be a pretty face, but she can go toe to toe with the very best and vicious and nastiest woman in the business. She ain't afraid to get her hands dirty. Bayley targeting the leg. And now the elbow to the face. Going for a submission maneuver already. Locked in. She wants to make her opponent tap out, but you gotta watch out. And keep in mind that Stacy is a big girl. She's tall. She's got those legs. German suplex. To the top rope. What has Bayley got in mind? Body splash, is it? No, elbows. Flying elbow drop, shades of Randy Savage, who'll be in the main event of the show. Count of two, the match continues forward. Yes, Starrcade is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view. Do not miss it. Undertaker and Sting in the main event. Batista and The Fiend for the world title. Alexa Bliss versus Daphne. Britt Baker versus Ronda Rousey for the women's title. Team WCW versus the Ministry of Darkness in a six-man ladder tag match. Hulk Hogan versus The Miz in a retirement match. Belly to belly. 1, 2. No, so close, so close. But Stacy still has enough fight left in her to continue forward and kicking out of that maneuver. Also at Starrcade, we got Rick Rude and Randy Savage in an Iron Man match. Both the women's and men's world tag team titles on the line. It's gonna be off the hook. Backdrop kick to the spine. I don't think it's gonna be enough to take down Stacy. Nope, told ya. Gonna take a lot more than that to keep her down. And Bayley knows this, that's why she hit a knee drop into the spine of Stacy there. Amateur takedown, followed up by a elbow drop. And Stacy gonna take another there, big boot to the face. But Bayley kicks her off her feet again. Knee to the back. To the top rope. Get out of the way, referee, if you know what's good for you. Body cross from the top rope. Bayley is on fire. Now she's looking to call it a day and end the match. Going for a spinning kick, but Stacy saw it coming. Going for a spinning kick of her own. But Bayley got it down with a head takedown. And now Bayley's looking to try and hit her finisher once again. Can she get the job done? She does! Is that lights out for Stacy Keibler? 2, and it is! Bayley, congratulations to Bayley on a big, big win here. Short and sweet, that is Bayley's motto. She knows she doesn't fool around. She comes here to fight, give it her all, and leave as the victor by any means necessary. Congratulations to Bayley. Now we are moving on to the third match of the show. Ex-Con Dom, Dominik Mysterio. Congratulations to Dominik Mysterio, by the way, for getting married, from what I've heard, as he goes one-on-one with The Miz, the very person that could potentially end Hulk Hogan's career at Starrcade tomorrow. And if The Miz were to do that, that would send his career into another stratosphere entirely. But there's always that possible chance that Hogan may be able to keep his career intact if he can pull off a win here. But things have not looking very good for Hogan for the past few months, let alone an entire year. I mean, seriously, Hogan has been on a very, very odd and bad losing streak ever since losing the world title, and then being pushed down the card, pushing down the big shows, and even as he has found his permanent home here on Saturday night, he is still losing big matches. And on top of that, The Miz has already defeated Hulk Hogan not once but twice already. Once on WCW Saturday night before the Fall Brawl pay-per-view, but also defeated Hulk Hogan again at Halloween Havoc 3 months ago. He might be able to do it again come tomorrow, and that could be the end of Hulk Hogan's career. And if that is the case, no more potential New World Order reformations, no more Hulkamania running wild in the WCW. There will be nothing providing if Hogan loses. Dominik Mysterio doing very, very well for himself. He may be a big, big heel in the WWE, but here in WCW, he's still a good guy. He's still trying to find his way here in World Championship Wrestling. Here comes the man, the awesome one, the man who could potentially end Hulk Hogan's career and destroy, kill, eradicate Hulkamania once and for all. It's The Miz. The Miz is no stranger to big, big wins over veterans here in the WCW Universe Mode Series. He's defeated Sting twice. He's defeated the Macho Man Randy Savage, and on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night. He defeated Rick Rude in the main event, when originally in that main event it was supposed to be The Miz against Randy Savage for the television championship, but Rick Rude had other ideas where he took out Randy Savage for that show because he wanted nobody else to take the title off of Savage other than himself. So The Miz ended up squaring off against Rick Rude, and despite Rick Rude's best efforts, he lost. There we go, Miz versus ex-Condom. Let's get it on. Dominik Mysterio laying it up thick already with that flying clothesline. And up to the top rope with a body splash. Rick Rude has already lost momentum when he lost against the Hurricane in an amazing opening contest, which I am being told backstage that Rick Rude is beside himself, feeling a little humiliated for allowing the Hurricane to beat his ass. But he has nothing to be ashamed of. He has nothing to feel humiliated, because that was a heck of a performance, and that could have gone either way. But then again, I'm not Rick Rude. I don't know how he thinks. I'm not him. Now The Miz has taken control of the match once more, putting Dominik Mysterio in a very peculiar situation with the submission maneuver, but Dominik finds his way out. And The Miz with the suplex. Knee strike to the head. And a boot to the face. But Dominik gets out of the way. What the fuck? Going for a springboard DDT, but nobody helped. He completely missed the mark. And The Miz tried to capitalize, but Dominik Mysterio no-sold it. Getting out of the way from the dropkick, and now he's in control of the match once more. Burn up momentum and a little bit of steam. This could be huge for ex-Condom if he can knock off the Awesome One here today on WCW Saturday Night. And ladies and gentlemen, still to come on Saturday Night, we got upcoming next. It is Women's Tag Team action. The IIconics against Toxic Attraction, and in the main event it is Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan 619, but nobody home as The Miz caught him dead to rights. Going to the top rope. Body splash. Going for the cover. That's it. 1, 2. No. Ex-Con Dominik kicks out the counter 2, and the match continues. But The Miz, no! Dominik saw what The Miz was doing, and he caught his boot in the nick of time. Nice little arm snap. Shoulder breaker. Neck breaker. And now Miz counters Dominik's kick there. Stomping on his leg. Bending him, and we can't see much because the referee is in the way. We do not want to see the referee's ass. We don't want to see him at all. Oh, Dominik's gonna go for it again for another attempt at the 6, 1, 9.
Can you imagine what Miz's face is gonna look like after we got a cover?
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Miz kicks out. The match goes on. Now to the top rope, going for the body splash. He is. Is Dominik Mysterio going to pick up a huge win? An upset win like the Hurricane did to Rick Rude? No. Miz kicking out at 2.99 seconds. He came very close to losing that time, and I think the Miz saw it too, and he can't afford to underestimate Dominik anymore. He's got to put him away as best as he can, but easier said than done. Dominik's been pulling out all the stops so far in this match. skull crushing finale. It's the Miz gonna win. 1, 2, 3. No. Dominik kicks out at the count of 2. Not many have kicked out of the skull crushing finale and lived to tell the tale, but Miz ain't done yet as he sets him up for the DDT. And now it's going to go for a second attempt at the skull crushing finale. Can he get the job done? He does! No way is Dominik going to kick out of that. No fucking way. 1, 2, it's fucking over. No! Fuck no! Dominik kicks out again! How the fuck did he do that? Not even the Miz can believe what he's just saw there. Kicking out of 2 skull crushing finales. Kicking out 1 is tough enough, but kicking out of 2 is just insane. And now Miz, boot to the face. But Dominik Mysterio with the clotheslines going to the top rope. But Miz cornered him dead to rights, throws him off the top rope, going for the cover. 2. And the Miz wins, picking up the last much needed momentum going into his match with Hulk Hogan this Saturday at Starrcade. And he's bleeding too. The Miz is bleeding. He got busted wide open after being hit with the 619. But he didn't let it deter him from getting the job done. Congratulations to the Awesome One. Can Hulk Hogan get some momentum going into his match with The Miz in the main event? We will find out soon. But first, it is women's tag team action. The IIconics going up against the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions in a non-title bout. Toxic Attraction, JC Jane and Candice LeRae, backed up by their friend, their mentor, their leader, Britt Baker, DMD. Now the IIconics, they have been making waves over the past few weeks here on WCW Saturday Night. They have been racking up the wins against Tegan Knox and Shotzi, as well as Chris Statlander and Casey Catanzaro. So if they have a win here over the champion, I mean, they've already defeated the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Champions, but if they can defeat the champions here in a non-title bout, then that will surely potentially put them in as the next #1 contenders for the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships. And then coming up after this Women's Tag Team match, it is the main event, and it was requested by Hulk Hogan himself to have a match against the television champion, his friend, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And you know what? I think I'm just going to come out and say it. The IIconics deserve another shot at the WCW Women's Championships. So I will officially make them the #1 contenders, and will be next in line to face whoever wins out of Toxic Attraction or Tegan Knox and Shotzi. Although, to be fair, actually no, let me rephrase that. Yes, I feel that the IIconics deserve another shot at the Women's Tag Team Championships. They certainly proved themselves over the last few weeks, but say JC Jane and Candice LeRae do not retain their belts at Starrcade, then they will have their shot at regaining the belts as well. So it could potentially changing the championship match into a 3-way tag match, potentially. But if Toxic Attraction wins and retains their belts, then the IIconics are definitely still next in line for the taking. Toxic. Here they come, Toxic Attraction. While JC Jane and Candice LeRae will be defending their Women's Tag Team Championships at Starrcade tomorrow against Tegan Knox and Shotzi. Britt Baker will be facing Ronda Rousey for the WCW Women's Championship at Starrcade. And can you imagine Could you imagine on Nitro, Thunder, or Saturday Night when Toxic Attraction makes their way out to the ring, holding all the gold from the women's tag team belts to the women's championship as well? That would be pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. If that were to happen, if Candice and JC can retain the belts at Starrcade, as well as Britt Baker getting the women's title from Ronda Rousey tomorrow. Wait and see.
And here we go. Tag team action in store.
The IIconics definitely deserve a shot at the women's tag team belts, so they'll be up there for a future title shot, depending on who wins between Toxic Attraction and Tegan Nox and Shotzi. Billie Kay and Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne with a nice elbow strike to the knee, and now Chop sending Billie Kay onto the ropes. Uh-oh, slamming her throat into the bottom rope. Jacy Jayne is the queen of bad girls. She has no problem being dirty, being vicious and nasty, doing whatever it takes to play mind games with her opponent to get that win in the end. Billie Kay elbow strikes to the midsection of Jacy. But Jacy fights back, elbow strike. And now a back suplex. Tagging in Candice LeRae. Jacy Jayne and Candice LeRae were featured on Monday Nitro this past Monday when they went up against Ronda Rousey in a 2-on-1 handicap match. A very, very intense one too. Ronda Rousey literally fought with her life against those two and won in the end against all odds. Now Peyton Royce is in the match. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a little bit of dead air because I need to drink some water.
Inelegant exit, but if it works, it works. Climbing the turnbuckle now. Take off.
Alright, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the little bit of dead air, but when you're thirsty, you're thirsty, so I had to have a drink of water, and I'm feeling a little bit better now. Although my throat's a little bit sore. That's not a good sign. DDT from Peyton Royce to Candice LeRae while Jacy Jayne is... Oh, no, sorry, that was Britt Baker, not Candice LeRae. What did Britt Baker ever do to you? And now Candice is gonna make a pay, but fails. It's Peyton Royce. Springboard. Tagging in Jacy Jayne again. Hurrah!
Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent. From behind.
Back suplex.
The arm getting pummeled. Ooh, well measured.
Snap suplex.
Things taking a turn for her now.
Jacy with the chops and the punches to the midsections. To her opponent, followed up by a neck breaker. No. A devastating right hook. Whack. Going for the cover, but I don't think that'll be enough to take down Peyton Royce, let alone the IIconics in general. Going for the cover now. Two. Peyton Royce kicks out the counter two, and the match continues. Jacy Jayne now dragging Peyton Royce, but Peyton elbows to the midsection, stopping Jacy Jayne dead in her tracks.
She got tired of being pushed around.
Hurrah mat slam. Picking up Jacy and throwing one half of the women's tag team champions, only to receive multiple elbow strikes to the midsection, but Peyton blocks Jacy's punch. She grabs her. What kind of neck breaker? Peyton tags in Billie Kay while Jacy tags in the poisonous pixie Candice LeRae. And now Candice LeRae, drop kick. Springboard. Look at Candice go with those stomps. She ain't leaving nothing to chance, is she? Wicked Stepsister! Not a very good signature maneuver, but that's just my opinion. Mrs. Gargano. Going for the cover. I thought you might be going for the crossface, but never mind. Peyton Royce kick breaks the pin just in the nick of time. And now Candice is going to make Peyton Royce forever interfering. Over the... Oh no. Peyton Royce stopped herself from going over the top rope, allowing Billie Kay to capitalize on the Russian leg sweep. Irish ship into the turnbuckle where Peyton is. Billie Kay with a punch, and now a kick. But elbow strike by Candice LeRae. And now Candice LeRae nearly throwing Billie Kay to the corner where JC is, but Billie Kay elbow strikes to the midsection, followed up by a suplex, brainbuster.
Able to tag her partner. She's looking for the win.
Going for the cover. 1, 2, JC Jane picking up the win by breaking up the pin. Sorry, breaking up the pin, not getting the win. Peyton Royce going for another leg drop. Tagging in Billie Kay. DDT! DDT! Down goes Billie Kay. And now Candice is going over, tagging in JC Jane. Britt Baker cheering her friends on at ringside there, giving words of encouragement and words of wisdom. JC going for a big boot to the face, but Billie Kay sidesteps it, follows her up by an electric chair.
She's taking some big hits here.
And now Peyton Royce sets JC Jane up for a neck breaker into the cover. But look out for Candice LeRae, she's coming in. No, JC kicks out the count of 2 and the match continues. The crowd is chanting tag team wrestling. It's either tag team wrestling or this is wrestling. Either way, they're enjoying it. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Enjoying a match, enjoying a show. This is World Championship Wrestling. This is where the big boys play. And this is also where the big girls play. Twisting the head of JC Jane, followed up by a leg drop. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Candice LeRae breaks out the pin in just the nick of time. And she's got Billie Kay throwing over the top rope. And she's gonna make sure Billie Kay can't interfere anymore. But JC Jane is still in trouble, and she's at the mercy of Peyton Royce. Spoke too soon. JC with the uppercut, followed up by a snap suplex. And we can only imagine that Candice LeRae is beating the hell out of Billie Kay at ringside. JC Jane dancing up. We know what she's going for. The knockout punch. Billie Kay and Candice LeRae are fighting out at ringside. Peyton Royce kicking out the count of 2. Candice LeRae and Billie Kay just brawling at ringside while we have got Peyton Royce and JC Jane here in the ring, and it seems that the brawl between Billie and Candice has ended for now. Russian leg sweep.
Everyone is on their feet, but she's got her shoulders.
Going for the cover. Is this it? Wow! Wow! The IIconics defeat the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, the IIconics. Toxic Attraction. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the IIconics beat themselves. The IIconics defeat Toxic Attraction. They definitely want to become WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, and I don't blame them. They have really working their way up the card, up for a tag team title match. Congratulations to Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. That was a bit of a shocker, but this whole show has been about shockers. And speaking of shockers, we're already up to the main event of the show. That's right, main event. Hulk Hogan against the Macho Man Randy Savage. And this could very well be Hulk Hogan's last ever appearance on WCW Saturday night if he loses against The Miz at Starrcade, which I'll be streaming tomorrow, because Hulk Hogan put his career on the line against The Miz in their ongoing feud. The Miz claiming that Hulk Hogan is past his prime, that he's hogging the spotlight, and The Miz says Hogan's also a trash actor who needs to step aside. Hulk Hogan refuses to step aside unless he is ready for it himself. Hulk Hogan claims that he still has what it takes to hang with the big boys, and he's going to prove it by putting his career on the line at Starrcade tomorrow. Is it wise? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. But right now, it's good old friends facing each other in the main event, requested by Hulk Hogan himself to me to face the television champion. And Randy Savage will be facing Rick Rude tomorrow at Starrcade in an Iron Man match for the television title. Poppin' Circumstance playing in the background. Ooh, yeah! Macho Man Randy Savage making his way to the ring. Randy Savage has been the television champion since winning it from Chris Jericho all the way back in July of last year at the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. And I gotta say, Randy Savage has been a fine television champion. The belt looks good on him, and it just fits very well too. He's been a television champion that we've all can really be proud of. And I'm sure this main event will not disappoint, whether this ends up being Hogan's last hurrah or not.
Macho Man Randy Savage, as intense as he is charismatic.
Hulkamania! Hulkamania making his way to the ring! One of the greatest wrestlers of all time. The man who built wrestling. Hulk Hogan! This would be very so surreal if Hulk Hogan goes on to either win or lose to Macho Man Randy Savage here today on WCW Saturday night, and then goes on to lose to The Miz tomorrow at Starrcade. It would be very, very tragic as well as surreal. Hogan needs a win here, if I'm being honest. He needs a win here over his friend, the Macho Man, and he needs a win over The Miz at Starrcade. He really has to win at Starrcade tomorrow. The Miz doesn't really need to, but Hogan does, or otherwise he is out of a job. And if that is the case, this will be Hogan's last ever match on a WCW show, let alone a pay-per-view. And if this is the end of Hulk Hogan, then thank you, Hulk Hogan. Thank you for everything you have done in professional wrestling. We love you, Hulk. And it's been a pleasure getting to know you and work with you over the last year or so, since I bought World Championship Wrestling and brought it into the powerhouse as it currently is today around the world. The #1 wrestling company on the planet. Personally, I don't have a favorite in this match. I just want this to be an enjoyable main event. That's all I want. But if you guys have a particular favorite of who you want to win in this main event, let me know in the stream chat or the comment section below. Hogan.
for not reaching his level.
Randy Savage, elbow strikes to Hulk Hogan's face. Going for a boot to the face, but Hulk Hogan blocks it. Punches. No, Randy Savage blocks him with a punch of his own. Grabs the Hulkster, but no. Hulk Hogan knee to the midsection.
Tired of living in the shadows. Followed by a
Leg drop.
Randy Savage is an icon the world over and a revered champion.
You know, it was Hulk Hogan, man. If he can get a win here over Randy Savage, as well as The Miz at Starrcade, that could do wonders for his morale and his career personally. Because he needs a win, he needs a miracle. Because he's been such a downer lately with all these losses. It's got to be weighing heavily on the Hulkster's mind. Randy Savage on the top rope, body cross. And he's not gonna take it easy on his friend, and why should he? This is a match after all. And Hogan wouldn't expect for Randy Savage to go easy, because Hogan won't go easy on him. Savage putting Hogan on the ropes there, targeting the arm. But Hogan elbow to the midsection and a big boot to the face. Leg drop! Leg drop already! That's fast! Holy shit, is Hogan gonna win? Has he gained inspiration to win? No, not yet. Randy Savage kicking out the count of 2. The match continues. Could you imagine if Hogan were to win the match right there and then? That would be insane. Probably disappointing for the main event, but it would be insane if he did got the win there.
That is just insulting.
Discus punch. Is it just me, or has there have been a fire lit under Hulk Hogan's eyes since this match with Macho Man Randy Savage has began? He's been, I don't know, yes, he's been a little dominant, but he's a lot more focused, more driven. Until Randy Savage turned the title of the match in his favor. That is. Scoop slam, but Hulk Hogan counters him, kicking Randy Savage into the knees, putting him up for the military press. Boot to the face. And now Hogan's going. No, I thought he was going to go for the leg drop again. Never mind. Randy Savage kicks out again. If Hulk Hogan hit the leg drop, then maybe he might have won. Maybe. Oh, here we go. He's going to take my advice right now. Savage is in big trouble. This could be a quick ending to the main event. 1, 2. Wow. Wow. Hulk Hogan wins in a very short main event against his friend Randy Savage. That's gonna make Hulk Hogan feel proud to at least know he's won a match. But he can't celebrate too soon. Why? Because he's got to face The Miz tomorrow at Starrcade when I stream it. Because Hulk Hogan has to win that match. If he can't defeat The Miz at Starrcade, then he will be forced to retire from wrestling forever. So, live it up while you can, Hulk Hogan, because if you lose, then this might be the very last time we see of you as a winner. That's why this is called Hogan's Last Hurrah ? Might have been a short main event, but it was a main event nonetheless. Hulk Hogan got the job done, and now he's playing it up to the fans, hulking up. What a great show it's been for WCW Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in tomorrow for Starrcade. Undertaker, Sting in the main Event. Hogan, The Miz, Britt Baker, Ronda Rousey for the women's title. Rick Rude versus Randy Savage for the television belt in an Iron Man match. Alexa Bliss versus Daphne. Tag belts on the line. Tag team ladder match. We've got it all on Starrcade tomorrow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is another end to the stream, another end to WCW Saturday Night. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in live. A big thank you in advance to those that might watch the stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it when a stream is no longer live anymore. Join me tomorrow for the Starrcade pay-per-view stream, and then I won't be streaming on Sunday, but I will stream again on Monday next week for RoboCop. RoboCop will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be WWE 2K24, My Rise. Until then, it's been your boy, the Ant1, signing out.